this is Sunniva.
And this is Johannes.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome back to another episode of Reverse the Review, where this time Sunniva is gonna read off reviews or comments from Board Game Geek, and I'm gonna guess the game.
Yes, so I'm really looking forward to this, because I've actually laid in a lot of effort to make this as, like, not that easy, like the first Blindfold challenge that I did for you. I'm not giving you anything for free today.
So all of yours is going to be just like, it's a good game.
Well, I've tried to scale it from difficult review to easy, and I also think it's really fun if you want to guess along.
Yes.
Please let me know how fast you got it. Or
so it's 3 points if you get it in the first clue, yes. 2 points and then 1 point.
Yes.
And I hope you're gonna have as good as a hint as I had when I'd rather play Seven Wonders Duel.
That was an amazing hint.
And I didn't get a game from that. That's horrible. No, but if you haven't seen the first episode, you can go and see and also play along on that one.
Yes.
So are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. I do not know how well I'm going to do this, and that's kind of...
Okay, so...
Okay. I'm going to turn on my mind.
The first rating I have here, do you want the number rating as well?
I do not know.
We can take the text first, and then you can ask for the rating. Oh, you did feel like such passion last time. Played once with some good friends, and to be honest, I have no idea how to rate this thing. I'm sure that this is a masterpiece of a game, and I trust that there is some absurdly abstract level on which all of Beep's moving parts link together to form a wooden cube-fueled engine Euro elegant perfection. But years of playing games with lasers, dinosaurs, spellcasting, explosions, etc. prevents my emeritus rotted mind from tapping that divine lattice. That is a strange word on the end there, but Norwegians.
So it's basically a Euro game. That's all. It's a cube. There's cubes in it. And the bad thing is I do not remember what game I had last time, which is a horrible thing.
Because then you could eliminate someone.
Yeah, because I think I had the one I was gonna guess, so I think I had that one last time.
Okay.
And that's a horrible thing to not know. Okay, so
Do you want to take a random guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I do not remember. Trying to be going on to. I feel like it's kind of. I feel like it kind of might be like a heavier game. And no, don't you give me some hints.
No, I'm just
you're just maybe.
This is what I do in my job every day. They're saying the wrong letters. I'm just like, good job. You don't see anything. Great.
I'm just gonna guess Lords of Waterdeep.
No, it's not that.
I think I had it last time.
It was a 4, the other one. Yeah, by the way, it was rated a 4.
Oh, okay, I don't think that's gonna help me.
Okay, finally played this game. It's very interesting, and there's a lot of moving parts. The amount of influence is great when bidding correctly and using your media pawn and shadow cabinet correctly. You need to closely watch the other players are doing to adapt or plan for that. Great game, despite the theme.
D-marker.
Ah, that's right. Yes. Great job.
And yeah, that's well, if you're into lizards and theme, and then going to play a game about the German election.
Yeah.
Not gonna be very easy to get immersed in that.
Yeah. The third hint that I was going to give was a review that said, it is ugly as sin, but I love it anyway. Okay, so the next game here, are you ready?
Always.
A fun co-op game.
Doesn't exist.
If played correctly, according to the rules, it can be very challenging.
I'm gonna guess Ghost Stories.
What did you guess?
Ghost Stories.
Oh, I haven't played that one. So it's not that.
Oh, so so then I know you have only chosen games you have played.
Yeah, that would be an advantage, or else I wouldn't be.
You didn't know how good the review was, so no, it's not Ghost Stories.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, let's do this one. This isn't a game that I'm ever dying to play, but there is something very charming about the table talk. Everyone is just getting punished over and over again, and they are so focused on making it through a battle without too much left in your hand. I don't know if I need to own it, but I would rarely turn down a play. Update. I think this is a fine game, but for the length of time it takes, I'd almost always prefer to pull something else off the shelf. Also, it's not a great two-player game, so I wasn't going to get it played much with someone. Yes.
With
a
someone.
name.
Okay, so it is a co-op game with battles, and you have something in your hand. It's very good for you to take co-op games, because I don't remember most co-op games we have played. And it's not good with two players. So I was going to guess like Spirit Island, but that people say it's good with two players, but it might be one person saying it's not. But it's like, what other co-op games do we have? Dead of Winter, not how you don't have a hand in Dead of Winter. Do you have a hand in Dead of Winter? Do you have cards? I don't even remember the game. There is. I'm just gonna guess Spirit Island.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so next up we have Honestly. I think this game is a masterpiece. Gameplay is very simple, easy to teach, plays quickly. Constant risk/punishment mitigation and some randomness balance well with the limited communication aspect. Everyone I've taught it to has wanted to play it again immediately. The theme and artwork is amazing and I highly recommend this game. This game simply does a great game at what it sets out to do, wraps a relatively simple abstract co-op game around the theme and frustration of randomness and war.
Have I played this game?
Yes, you have. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that.
Randomness and war? An abstract co-op game? Like, I have no idea. I'm trying to wrap my head to remember any co-op games that is not good with two players and it's easy to learn, has a hand that you try to, and there's battles, war.
It's so fun because when you're saying this out loud, I know what it is, so to me it's very obvious. But I picked these reviews a little while ago, and when I came back to it now, it's just like, oh, this might be harder than I thought.
I have no idea.
Okay.
So I'm like, there's just like so many things that could, because I do not remember any co-op games that has any of these elements. So I am gonna guess, my go-to guess, Gloomhaven.
Okay, it's not bad. Do you want to know what it is?
I would really like to know what it is.
It's the Grizzled.
Ah, yes.
But it was a hard one because it's a long time since we played the Grizzled.
That game was not in my mind.
I thought you might pick it up by the limited communication because that is really interesting in the Grizzled. And let me know if you got that. Okay, so are you ready for the next game?
Yes.
Next up, we have this. I will not say the name of the game. Yes.
That would be very easy to guess.
The more I play this, the more I love it. It has a very different feel than any other game in my collection, and it took me some time to warm up to it, but I'm really enjoying the player interaction and the tough choices crammed into relatively short playtime. Wife's rating, 8. I like having dice, and this game doesn't make you feel bad when you roll low.
There's like no information here.
Well, there is.
There's dice. And there doesn't matter if you roll low. That is basically the only information. So there's dice in the game and you roll them. I'm gonna guess Castles of Burgundy.
Nope, it's not that. Okay, are you ready? Warning! This game is mean. Beware if you want your Eurogamers to essentially be accounting simulators. The iconography needs some work, and that reminder sheet will get passed around. However, in the right crowd, this can be some of the most fun you can have with dice and cardboard. Side note, excellent card stock. I think I made this too difficult for you.
There's a sheet, and there's good card stock, and there is dice, and it's mean. So I'm gonna guess Twaden.
It's right.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, okay.
Good.
Because of the meanness,
Yeah,
we like the
yeah.
Eurogaming stuff.
People are like hating on this game for being so mean.
I don't think
we
it's mean,
don't
but
feel like
that's
that.
okay. So yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
This is super hard. These are
Nice.
very hard clues, and I just have to like this early in the morning, and I have to get my brain working, waking up.
Good job.
Whew, this is hard. Let's go.
Okay, next game. A decent, easy to learn, quick to play, not expensive card game. It has a nice press your luck element, usually seen with dice rolling. I played this quite is the word he is trying to write. I played this quite a lot when my game collection was smaller. I ran into it a while ago when rearranging my shelves and realized I never bring it to the table anymore. Not because it's a bad game, but I feel that there are many games with a similar feel and weight that I like to play better.
So the information is that a push your luck game with cards.
Yeah.
That we own. How many push your luck games do we own or have played? Not that many. So push your luck with cards. Like there's nothing like this is one of those like when you have so little to go on, either you just get a game or you don't. Like there's no way to like think through all of the games I ever played. No way to do that. So let's see. There is a card game which has push your luck.
Just thinking about myself with the cute creatures from the last challenge we made.
Yeah.
Cute creatures.
I like that, and I have to guess, and I can't even remember a single push or luck game.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be really interesting to guess. Then I'm not gonna guess Gloomhaven. I'm gonna guess something else.
Isn't there push your luck in Gloomhaven?
There might be like somewhere in it, but it's not as short.
Quick to play.
It's quick, a little
easy
easy card
teach.
game, easy to teach. Okay, so it's a card game, and this person has probably had it for a while, so it's not a new game. So it's a push your luck little card game. What little card game has push your luck? I know I can't even remember a card game. So I'm blanking.
Blanking.
So I'm gonna guess push your luck card game.
That is wrong.
Oh, that is my guess.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's my own homemade game. Push your luck card game. Oh no, push your luck. There's nothing coming up. I'm gonna go with Gloomhaven because I'm sorry.
It's wrong.
I don't want to do it, but there's like nothing triggering my brain.
Next review. This can be quite a versatile game, and when first purchased was a regular game. Wait, what? This can I will start again. I would just read what it says here. I'm not sure if this is correct. Okay. This can be quite a versatile game, and when first purchased was a regular game. However, many plays later, the game is broken. Okay, yeah. The Admiral is too powerful, and it becomes a game of luck. Who gets one of a few, I think it's 4 Admirals first, they will inevitably win. I do not know the expansions mitigates the flaw of this game.
It's Port Royal.
Yes!
Yes!
That is right!
Yes!
Good job!
I was going to get something else. I was like, it's Port Royal! Yes!
The Admiral! Yes!
I didn't remember the Admiral. I was like, it was something with ships.
Something with
Admiral,
ships.
I'm happy. I got it. 2 points for me.
Nice. Okay, so are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Love this game. The theme, the mechanics, the artwork. I haven't won a single game yet out of 7 plays, though I was once on a team that won, but I just didn't meet my objective. It doesn't bother me the slightest though. I would play this again in a heartbeat. Started at an 8, moving up to a 9. Now it's at a 7 though.
Okay, so it's a team game that you have your own objective. But the thing, the only one I can think about is Dead of Winter, but there's not teams. There's no teams in that game. It's either you win or you lose. Like the only way there's like a team is if somebody gets kicked out. What other game has a team? Like I'm gonna think a bit, or I'm gonna guess that. Yes. So I'm gonna so there's a team game. How many team games do we even have? Like there's Captain Sonar, but it's not like, oh, you didn't win because you had the wrong objective. What personal objectives?
When I was in your position, I was just looking around at all the shelves, but you're not. You're refraining from that, okay?
I don't think that's going to help me.
I don't know. I don't know if it will.
That's like your way of thinking.
Yeah, where?
So there's a team with your own objective. I cannot really think about any other game, so I'm gonna guess Dead of Winter.
That is correct.
Okay, but
Good job.
there's no teams in
No,
there either.
it didn't say it was a team.
Yeah, my team won, is it?
Oh yeah. Okay, so this person is wrong,
Yes,
not me.
but there is like...
I will not take any responsibility for
If
this.
somebody is like frozen out, they are maybe on another team, but I don't know.
But if you're a good guy, you need to like survive, but you also need to have the supplies. Blah, blah,
Oh, there's
blah.
a traitor in the game.
Yeah.
So there is basic like teams. Yeah, that's true.
Have you forgotten about the traitor?
I haven't played that game for like 10 years. Not
Okay.
10 years, but many years.
Are
I
you
did
ready?
it on the first one.
Yeah, you did. Good job. Okay, ready?
Yes.
I can't decide whether I like this a lot or consider it an okay box of trash. Literally.
And that's it.
That is it.
How am I gonna guess anything from that? An okay box of trash. So I'm gonna guess junk art.
No.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
it because you gave me that in the very hard. It was very hard to guess it in the blindfold challenge, so I thought maybe it'd be a callback to that.
Okay, are you ready? I can see the appeal, but it's not for me.
And that's it. So yeah, so it's a box of trash.
Gloomhaven. Oh. This is probably more to the skill progression that I'm able to fully grasp, which keeps me from improving. I also see the improvement here on the time mechanisms, but I don't like it very much. It's also too long for me.
So until now, I know nothing about this game. I know it's too long for one person. I know there's a time mechanism, and I know it might be a box of trash.
Yes.
So it could be any game. It has a time mechanism. Might be if the person knows what time mechanism is. And I know what time. I don't know if I know what time mechanism is. A time mechanism. Not many games have a time mechanism.
What might it be? Did you have like a...
No.
Okay.
No idea.
Yeah.
Because I have no information.
Oh, you have.
I don't. I have one point of information that it's a time mechanism. I don't know any. Like the only game I can think about with a time mechanism is Dentist, so I'm gonna guess that.
What?
So it's not that then.
I heard dentist.
No, Dentist.
And it's a time
Dentist.
mechanism.
Dentist.
Okay,
Dentist.
it's not that.
No.
Okay. This game is about doing the best you can within the strict limits set by the game. If you go in thinking you're going to make everything perfect, you're in for a very rude awakening. I take great enjoyment seeing weak spot of my ship exploited and having my ship crumble into the nothingness of space. This same experience makes some of my kids cry, so I don't get it to play it as often as I like.
So you didn't say time, you said timed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard time mechanism.
Oh yeah.
So it's Galaxy Trucker.
It is.
I wouldn't have gotten it
Box of
anyways.
trash.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, but yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but that it wasn't like, oh, if you had said timed, I would have gotten it, but I would maybe have understood it's a time game, but it's Galaxy Trucker.
Okay, let's just like...
I got 1 point, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even count the points. This is hard.
Okay.
It's so hard to be on like the receiving end of this. Like
Yes,
it's so easy to
it
be
is.
there because you can just read stuff.
It's so easy to be here. Okay, yeah. I keep getting called back to beep. I like all great Euro games, this is a great game of contradictions. It's fast but slow, beige but colorful, easy to learn but hard to master, exciting but dry, stoic but full of life. This is a poem. It doesn't carry the excitement that my favorite Euros have, but it's by far the smoothest and most elegant. I think for its weight and pace, it's also a bit too long. It's a game that I admire more than I enjoy, but it's extremely good introduction to a dry, deserty, beige world of Euro games, and an absolutely fascinating design. It's never leaving my collection, in spite of its flaws.
And just one question.
Yeah.
Are you thinking that somebody would guess the game from that?
Yes.
Without knowing the game?
Without knowing?
No, without knowing the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
But
so
it's hard.
So it's beige, but not. It's false, but not. It's good, but not. It's easy, but not. So it's a game.
It's a game.
There's something about a desert. That's like, but that might be just they saying a desert. That's like the only piece of information I got out of that. That might be stupid, and I am stupid. But I don't have many games about the desert. Is there any? games. I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
Through the Desert.
It's not that.
But that is colorful and beige.
Yeah, but it says Into the Dry Deserty Beige World of Eurogames.
Okay, so there was no information then. Awesome.
Well, no, it was, but you're... Okay, I'm just going to play this with someone else that appreciates my hard work and dedication. Well, okay, yeah. This game is wonderful. Your actions come from the cards you play. Everyone starts with the same cards when you start to branch out and get better cards, which is also how you score a lot of points.
So it's Concordia.
It is. You should feel good about yourself.
I
You're
do.
nailing this.
Yeah, I do. No, I'm not.
But you're getting harder hints at first, and then you're getting easier ones.
Yes.
This is the way it works.
But how would anybody guess Concordia from that first one?
Tell
me where in that information Concordia was playing.
It's like a classic Euro game, so people might just guess Concordia because it's a classic Euro game. It's
but
like the definition of a classic Euro game.
But it might be in any other Euro game.
Yeah, it might. But
so basically,
Concordia.
you have to just guess randomly.
Yes.
Okay, so there was no information. I was correct.
It was okay. Are you ready?
I don't know, because you could probably just skip the first one with no information.
Yes.
And,
Did you want that?
No.
No, okay. Because you might want it after I read it. Okay. Great, quick game that... Oh, wait. I'm starting. Are you ready?
Yeah, always ready.
Great, quick game. Would recommend for new players. Looking forward to the expansion to spicing things up. Does not work very well for 2 players. Need a minimum of 3. That is what you have to go on. This is horrible. This is crashing and burning. Okay, so you want to guess Gloomhaven and be done with it?
No, because there is some information there. Can you just read like the first 2 lines again?
Great quick game. Would recommend for new players. Looking forward to the expansion to spice.
No, the thing. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
The thing about you starting with the same cards and then branching out. That is that here? That's the last one.
That was Concordia.
So there's no information.
Okay, do you want to move on?
So you basically just wanted to do
You need a minimum of 3 players to play this game.
Like you need or you can play it with
No, you
2?
can't play with 2.
Okay.
It says it does not work very well for 2 players.
So it does. You can't play.
You can't play with 2, but it doesn't. It needs a minimum of 3.
I'm gonna guess Small World.
It's not that.
Oh, you had it last time.
Yeah. Okay. Quick, portable, and inoffensive filler. What I like: quick, portable, and minimalistic. Surprisingly interesting game for its size. What I don't like: I'm not a fan of bluffing/deduction games. I'm still not clear on how much skill there is. It's a super clever game design. It's a nice and quick filler, but I think it would wear out of its welcome after about 30 times.
Well, 30 times?
Yeah.
As someone like, how would you know that? Like, how would you be like, oh, after playing it 30 times, I'll probably not have fun anymore.
And he also has another remark. I think the 1.2 weight is about right. I might go 1.4.
I like this person. It's like,
Yes.
I played it 2 times. I think after like 30, I think I might be done with it. I don't know.
It's
But
also, he doesn't know how much skill it is, but he thinks the weight is a little above what the board game says.
But it's a card game, and there's some kind of bluffing and deduction, and it's a filler.
Yeah.
So I am then. It's a card game. I'm gonna guess silver.
It's not that.
Okay.
A small game that you can carry in your pocket. I thought 16 cards wouldn't warrant a game, but I was so wrong. I couldn't say the amount of times I've pulled this out of my backpack and get a couple of games played.
Is it Love Letter?
It is. Good. Nice.
Oh yeah, it's
Nice job.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It was information here, all right. Okay.
So how many are left?
I think there are 2 games.
2
left.
games. Let's go.
Yes.
2 games. This is hard. This is super duper hard.
I'm just like, this is a game that I have more clues for, so I'm just like gonna find the one that I wanted to start with. We can do this. Gateway / family favorite. Beautiful tiles and fun. This can be mean if you play with a skill opponent.
A skill component.
This game is a modern classic.
Oh, so it's Concordia then?
Yeah,
because that is that is the modern classic.
Double! Yay!
Okay, so there's just the first sentence again.
With family / gateway favorites, beautiful tiles and fun.
So I'm gonna say Azul.
That is right.
Yes.
Good job.
Haha!
First try. Okay. Then we have the last game of today. I'm just like... yeah, we can start with this. This is a rating 8.5.
Okay.
This is a rating with the expansion. Rating without the expansion is -1.
Okay.
That is all you have to
And
go
that's
on.
it.
That is it for now.
It's a game that makes so much better with the expansion than without the expansion. We don't play that many expansions. I don't know. This is so hard. Like my brain is it's really interesting. Like my brain is working so hard to find stuff somewhere in my brain about board games that has an expansion that makes the game 8.5 from 0 -1 person. A game has a good expansion. And probably many people think it's a good expansion, or else it's kind of strange comment. There's only one person. There's actually not an expansion. He just made it himself. I am just gonna guess. It's not correctly, but I'm gonna guess Great Western Trail.
It's not that. Okay, next up. Nice to see a worker placement game with strong and integrated theming, and also one that doesn't automatically reward having the most workers. It's a pleasant rather than confrontational experience, and a large number is with a large number, it's quite feasible to see everyone calmly pottering around with minimal interaction. But there is a massive amount of card filtering required, and I'm yet to be convinced that the luck of the draw doesn't dominate the experienced players. It's also a little longer than it feels like it needs to be.
So it's viticulture.
It's absolutely viticulture.
Yes.
Good job.
Native one without the expansion.
Yeah. I thought that was really fun.
That was actually a really good hint.
Okay, so I don't know how you went.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Johannes went.
I think like average. I think like there was a couple I got pretty quickly, and then there was some that I had no idea because there are so many games. And, and it's so hard to like get at like. And you know it's very hard like to have something and you read it and you know that the game, like when I made it for you as well.
Yes.
Like you read it and you know the game is like, oh, we're just gonna get that.
Yes.
And then you read it out in the open and you do not know the game and you're gonna be like, what?
But it's only one that you didn't get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I think so.
That is actually quite great.
I don't think there was more than one you didn't get.
I
think it was the same.
Yeah, I think it's the same. So.
But you had some very hard hints.
Yeah, like the first hint was just like, this is a game.
Yeah, I think it would have been like for me I feel like there was like nothing to go on, but it's hard when you make it to like and probably.
But I felt that way as well when you made it. Absolutely. Like you get one hint and just like there's tiles in the game. It could be everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it really feels that way when you're sitting like at the receiving end and feeling like you are like there could be like all the games we own and I also guessed games we didn't have played. So and you didn't choose games we hadn't played. No. So I was thinking you were doing like for the second Blindfold challenge, you just take games we hadn't played, and I had to guess them. Like, and now we're gonna choose games and like at number 10,000. No, this was actually Schnabelmahafen from 1984.
Did you know?
What? You
it
don't
has 3
know?
ratings. It's those 3 I picked.
But yeah, that is the end.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Maybe we do another round of this. Maybe we do something else. And other videos, of course, are coming along. And that is the end. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed, do it. It's free. It's fun. It makes us happy like this. And if you want to do something that's not free but still fun, you can go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and support us there. It helps a lot. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.